Okay, we're gonna get started since we do have a quorum.
It's a trailer park.
We will call the meeting of the Development Committee of October 19th to order. Roll call, please.
Member Rutledge?
Here.
Member Ozog? Member Garcia?
Here.
Member Colbert? Here. Member Krajewski? Chair Tornatori?
Here. So we don't have member Ozag zooming in. Wendy?
No.
Nobody. Okay, good. I have nothing under chairman's remarks. Do we have any public comment?
No, we do not.
No public comment. Moving on to approval of the minutes. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of October 5th.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any additions, corrections, or deletions? Hearing and seeing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And the minutes are approved. Moving on to regulatory services, I'll entertain a motion to approve PCO 96-21, ordinance C 2166 craft, a zoning hearing officer's recommendation to approve a conditional use to allow an existing shed to remain less than 3 feet from the interior side and 3 feet from the rear property line.
So moved. Second.
Motion is second. Any questions, comments, concerns? Hearing and seeing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. I'll entertain a motion to approve PCO 97-21, ordinance C 2172. Gerke, zoning hearing officer's recommendation to approve a conditional use to allow an existing shed to remain less than 3 feet from the rear side property line.
Second.
Motion is second. Any concerns, questions, comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Then motion to approve PCO 98-21, ordinance C 2176. The zoning hearing officer's recommendation to approve a conditional use to allow an electronic message center sign.
So moved. Second.
So motion in a second. Any comments, questions, concerns? Hearing none, seeing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. I'll entertain a motion to approve DCO 99-21. This is an ordinance to update the DuPage County Building Code, and this is a request to waive first reading.
Motion.
There's a motion and a second. Any comments, questions?
I actually have a question.
Yes.
And this is actually for a specific constituent in District 1, Sam. When Ashley was out on medical leave, she kind of threw this gentleman to me. Apparently he lives next to a trucking center, gas station, you know, the guy I'm talking about, Paul.
Army Trail Road.
And he's complaining about the dust. And as I was looking through the code, I did come along to section 8, 104-2, fugitive particulate matter. I mean, we kind of said, I can't really help you, talk to the health department. I think he's circled back. And I did get an email from him just this last week. So I guess that's my question is, how can we help this guy? Because this is an ongoing problem for him.
Well, Jim, real briefly, we do have provisions in the zoning code that do deal with particulate matter as
Right,
well.
and that's what I'm seeing.
Yes, that's in the zoning code. We also have, I'm not aware that we actually have it in the building code. We have it in the zoning code. So we use that zoning code, in fact, to that particular section to deal with that property on Army Trail Road, Walter, to try and get the dust down, because what they're parking on right now is not, it's asphalt grindings. And even though it's fairly good binding surface, it does kick up some dust from time to time, but we are able to use that section of the code to try and get that dust down. That's not a problem.
Right, we're talking about the building code here.
Right, this is just the building code though.
Okay, well, again, I noticed this and it just happened that I got an email from him and thank you.
I guess the bottom line is that we've got that already covered in the zoning code. This would just be update just the building code today.
Okay.
And it is in the building code. We can use that to work with Paul and code enforcement and so on as well.
Because I think this is round 3 I've had with this gentleman, so.
He's calling you and not me. Vice Chair Christie.
A couple of questions on this. I see if this is the NEC, the ICC. I guess I just wanted to actually say to staff, this is fantastic that you guys are so up to date on your codes. I think this, I'm coming from a municipality where sometimes we were like working with 1999 codes, we were so far behind. So I think you guys are, everyone in the staff is doing a fantastic job. Can you just tell me your property maintenance code, what year you're on for that? Because that seems to be the one that really,
So that will be the 21 as well.
also the 21.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna be, we propose to adopt all of the ICC codes in the 21 cycle.
Including the property maintenance one. Fantastic. Thank you so much for all your hard work.
Do you have anything else?
That's it.
Oh, okay. Any other questions? Okay, thank you to Jim and staff and everyone for putting this together. We have no other further questions. There's a motion to second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Do we have any old business? Business? Okay, thank you. Without objection, we're adjourned.
Lickety split, Sam.
We're getting split.
So I think there was a surplus property.
That's a good one to come to.
So-